Hello, everybody. You're all probably wondering why I chose to do this on Strike's channel instead of my own. Anthony is known to be a sniper. He knows about the bug in Google Hangouts to remove somebody from the back chat to get rid of them out of a Hangout. Strike uses Google Meetings, which that's not possible. So I chose to do this here. However, Anthony has decided to pull something worse than Jism when it comes to setting conditions for a debate. When I informed him of this hangout, I gave him the link to the watch page and just said, neutral channel, just you and me, no possibility to kick each other, no possibility to snipe, no chance of unannounced people joining, as everyone must ask to join, and that asking can actually be refused. So he wouldn't be able to give the link to other people and then have them just jump in and start overriding the entire hangout. So Anthony decides to pull something worse than a Jaren. He's actually not going to show, and this is why. His reason, not until you admit publicly that you lied about having a meeting with a judge and extradition refused on the possible grounds of insanity. You admit you lied and identify specifically what you lied about, and sure, you're on, buddy. Till then, fuck off. Here's the backstory of that whole scenario. Last year, I believe it was in November, I had a 4.5-hour hangout with Liley. An hour after that hangout was over, he decides to upload his own video saying I was too cowardly to have a hangout with him. I gave him 24 hours to remove that as defamation of character, or I would actually seek legal proceedings. He didn't decide to remove that video. So I did go indeed talk to a lawyer and a judge. I talked to them for about a week, and the judge reviewed my hangout with Anthony. He reviewed Anthony's defamation video, and after seeing how Anthony behaved, he advised against proceeding because there is no precedent for a defamation case to be thrown out on the grounds of insanity. He didn't want to give Anthony the chance to make that a legal precedent. So I dropped the case. Anthony wants me to prove that I went forward with legal action to begin with, even though it was stopped because of a very good reason. The problem is, every single page of legal documentation has a case number on it. That case number leads back to my address. Anthony is literally saying, unless I dox myself, he will not have a debate. Jaren only wanted Red to show his face. Anthony wants me to publicly release my address. Not going to happen. So he has pulled the ultimate puss-out move and said, even though he's the one that called me out to talk about this, and then when I accepted, he sets a condition he knows will not be met. So, Anthony, yes, you're a pussy. So my response was simply, okay, then, unable to defend your bullshit willingly, I'll be sure to pass that along. And I called him Jism for the reason that he's actually doing something worse than Jaren did to Red. So he replied, and for the record, I would never, ever porn bomb you, snipe you, or cause your channel harm. I never accused him of being a porn bomber. Never once. He's not a porn bomber. He is, however, a sniper. He snipes people daily on the Nathan Oakley show. He kicks them out using the backchat bug without Nathan's permission. Now, Nathan doesn't care as long as they're Globers. But again, that's because he's biased. But he is a sniper. If you start to back him into a corner, I did not want him to have the possibility to snipe, which is why I brought it to Sai's channel, because it can't be done in Google Meetings. He even admits that he sniped Miles. Now, this wasn't on Nathan's channel. This was on actually Steve McRae's channel. He admits that he sniped him, but he justifies that by saying Miles shouldn't have been there. Okay, yes or no, it doesn't matter. He did, in fact, snipe. And like I said, I didn't want the possibility of him sniping me out of a hangout. I want to hold his toes to a fire, and I don't want him to have the chance of using that get out of bullshit free card of, Oh, he just ran away, and me not being able to prove that he sniped. He says I personalize everything against him. No, I just call him out on his bullshit on a regular basis. I'm not interested in discussing Flat Earth with you because you don't deserve my time. Then why did you call me out by name saying you wanted to know what I had to say about this? Obviously, I am worth your time. This is just you trying to cop out from the fact that I'm going to call you out for being worse than Jaren. In other words, you can't defend your claims about perspective in a one-on-one without Nathan over-talking everyone and saving your ass. Got it. I'll be sure to point out that you called out the big ballers to discuss this perspective thing, and my name was included in that list. I took you up on that, and you ran like a bitch. So, now that we know that Anthony won't show up for me, I've decided to bring in a special guest, and I will bow out and let Anthony talk to him, since he won't have an excuse about doxing me to have a hangout. So I've brought in Red's Rhetoric, someone else that Anthony has called out by name that he wants to talk about perspective with. So after I let Red start talking, I will bow out and pass the join link over to Anthony and see what he does. So with that, hello, Reds.
Well, what's up, people? How's it going? Hey, Anthony. My name's Rhetoric. You may have heard of me. I heard that you called me out by name and that you had a bit of issue understanding perspective, as in how the actual advertiser-friendly content, do you mess this up so badly? So here's the deal. I am not involved with any of the garbage that Shawn Hufford is involved when it comes to you, court proceedings, talks with the judge, you being insane. I'm not involved in any of that. So you can't use that argument against me. I'm just some guy that you happen to call out. Well, this is the deal, dude. I'm here to answer your call. I'm here to talk to you. Shawn Hufford is not going to be involved in this conversation at all. I want to talk to you about your understanding of perspective, how perspective is applied to this argument. I want to talk about these topics, something that you said you wanted to do. So, Anthony, here's the deal. It doesn't take long to click a link. It really doesn't. And according to Shawn, you kind of like to watch these hangouts from the shadows. So there's a very good chance that you're watching right now. So here's the deal. I'm giving you 10 minutes to get into this call. 10 minutes. It shouldn't take that long to click a link. And once you arrive, we will talk perspective. And also, you can call me out for the shit that you apparently called me out previously.
And with that, he does have the link. He has not seen it yet. He's apparently logged off of Google Hangouts. But I believe other people have him in Skype. Gio, if I send you the link, will you pass that along in Skype for me, please? And let me check chat. Let me see if Gio gets that. And once I pass that link to Gio, I will bow out of this Hangout and leave it to you two.
The very moment you bow out, I will start the timer.
All right. So Gio, let me know in chat or in Hangouts that you're ready for the link.
All right.
Okay. He's sending the link to Gio. Let me know when you sent that link to him in Skype, and I will step out.
Perfect. And that way he can't have an excuse. Because that nonsense doesn't work on me. I'm a totally different person, totally different history with the dude. And after all, he called me out, did he not? So there you go.
He did. He called you out. He called Gem Panda. He called out Sly, and he called out me. And I took him up on it, and he ran like a bitch.
Well, let's see if he does the same with me. There's a very high chance that he's going to, but let's see. He's perfectly happy. He's perfectly happy to call me out when Nathan has his back. Let's see what happens when a one-on-one in a hangout he can't snipe.
So Gio still hasn't seen the message on Hangouts for the link yet, so he obviously hasn't sent it to him yet. There he goes. He's seen it. And sent on Skype. So with that, I bow out, fellas.
All right. With that, the timer has officially started. All right, 10 minutes, dude. 10 minutes.
What could be better?
10 minutes, dude. It doesn't take that long to click a link. You have 10 minutes to get into this hangout, or at the very least, you can save everyone a lot of time by posting in the live chat that you're still not going to come in for reasons. Yeah, that's why he's a sleeping warrior. I love the name now. I love the name.
There was a question in the public chat, Reds. Someone is unfamiliar with Anthony Riley. Maybe you could elaborate while we're waiting, while the timer's running. Maybe you could elaborate on what the calling out was all about, and just if you want to fill folks, because there are some folks that apparently are unfamiliar with Mr. Riley. Oh, geez, I slipped. Mr. Riley.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell the story then. Okay, in a land far, far away, where days turn to night, which is pretty much everywhere, but work with me. There was a man with a Land Rover with a license plate on it that said it's flat. He was a very special individual. Wasn't really able to keep up with the cool kids in class. He really spent all day making things out of clay and macaroni and glue on the days he didn't eat the glue. But that's beside the point. He would grow up to be a marvelous person. By marvelous, I mean something else that isn't advertiser friendly. So I'm not gonna say here. He made a claim that I had lied or misquoted or fabricated an observation I did with the Big Bend Power Station in Tampa, Florida. The exact location would be Apollo Beach. So after doing that observation, he said that my observation was flawed. He said that the math was wrong, which it wasn't. Then he said I didn't apply perspective when I wasn't trying to find angular size, and then eventually dropped it all together. Never went back to it. And this video is like 2 years old. Well, after coming back into the zone, if you will, of Google, he came back underneath a different name after it was clear that he got his ass got royally handed to him during the whole solar eclipse deal. You know, the part where he said that you could see stars through a solar filter while looking at the sun? Yeah, that. So when he came back as Sleeping Warrior, and when he started sucking something that belongs to Nathan Oakley, he brought this up again and said, quote, "Why isn't it that you are not correcting for perspective during your observation?" Showing that he doesn't know how to apply the law of perspective because he doesn't know when it's appropriate to apply the law of perspective. So, being that he claims to know about the law of perspective, and given the fact that I have the equation tattooed on my ass at this point, I am going to go ahead and step up to talk to him about this because he called me out by name. Well, let's go ahead and see if he can do that. Let's see if he's willing to step into the sandbox in a format that he can't snipe, can't run away from without seeming like, you know, a total pansy. Let's see if he's actually willing to grow a pair and step into the sandbox and put his views up for scrutiny. So basically, Anthony is a guy that doesn't know the first thing about anything. He claims to have answers to questions that, quite frankly, he doesn't, and we call him out on it. He called me out for supposedly doing the same thing. I call BS, and now we're here to discuss it. Anthony originally called out Shawn Hufford, but then backed out for the reasons that Shawn Hufford just stated. Well, I don't have that kind of beef with Anthony, so he shouldn't have any problem talking to me, another person that he called out. So let's go ahead and see what happens. But hopefully that answers the question.
That was a pretty good description, I have to say.
Yes. So keep in mind, this dude was also nominated for the dumb advertiser-friendly content of the year. So when he was entered into that, he came into like second place. From worst to first, we were going to say, but he just lost to Von Helton. And we were like, damn, well, maybe next year, which this year's looking really good for him. Because only an absolute idiot can say that the law of perspective is the reason why stuff disappears behind the horizon, even though there's still more than enough angular size to make out what the hell we're actually looking at. The whole thing should be visible on a flat Earth. But let's see how he backs up his case. With that, I'm going to say we are at 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, Anthony. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. It doesn't take this long to click a link.
Indeed. And we should mention, just in case he's listening, that we can guarantee there will be politeness, a lack of over-talking. It's not going to be an ambush. All of that nice stuff is all officially guaranteed.
Like I said, I didn't want to say this, but we all know that Sly Strike is actually a pug, right? And pugs bite really hard. And he said that not only will he, lift his leg and pee on me if I happen to misbehave, but he'll also bite me in the gentleman's area. I don't want that. I really don't want that. What I'm trying to say is Sly Strike may seem like a decent person. He may seem like it, but look into that pug's eyes and you will see murder.
Exposed.
Damn it. What I'm trying to say is, let's go ahead and talk about this. Man, I'm already trying to censor myself. Instead of saying the F word, I'm saying advertiser-friendly content. Come on. Indeed. I mean, how in the actual advertiser-friendly content can you say no to this?
Oh my. Got a little over, 2 minutes? Oh no, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left. It doesn't take that long to click a link. I'm sorry. It really doesn't take that long to click a link.
What's this? Typing an answer. GeoStreamer says he's typing an answer.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's typing an answer. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Come on, Scott. 2 minutes. Let's do this. Come on. Can't
wait to see what he typed.
Let's hope it's not an excuse. Please don't let it be 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 an excuse. Please. Oh, for advertiser-friendly content's sake. Are you serious?
That's amazing.
Well, then there's no point anymore. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Absolutely.
My God. What an absolute pansy. Wow. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? You are literally going to pull every excuse out of your ass to make sure that your shit can't get called out. Wow, what a coward. What a fucking coward. At this point, dude, what the, don't call somebody out if you're going to be the pussy in the fucking equation. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Sean's back.
Oh my God.
I
need to stop that. So it was a lame ass doxing excuse for me. And when it comes to actually talking to somebody that he doesn't have anything on, it's, well, my loyalty's to Nathan.
His loyalty is to.
So in other words, thank you for admitting that you are a shill, Anthony. How much does Nathan pay you? I have to ask this now because that's basically what you just said.
My loyalty is with Nathan. Wow.
Are you contractually obligated to spout bullshit only on Nathan's channel?
Yep, there goes the 10 minutes. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. God damn it. All right, there it goes.
So thank you for admitting that you are paid by Nathan to spout bullshit. That is what you just said, sir.
Wow, you are Nathan's pet dog. No offense, Ice Strike. No offense.
None taken. Woof.
It's like, wow, he must have his something wedged so far up your ass. No wonder you prance around with the dildo.
Gio does say that he pays him in inches. So.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness, that is.
So wow. Riley, does he use that riding crop on you at all?
When's the wedding?
All right, I can see which way this is going.
So I was correct by proclaiming it was the Nanthony Rokeley show. Thank you for admitting that.
Wow. So he uses a BS excuse with you, doesn't have that same excuse with me, but then just comes out and says, well, actually, it wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm loyal to Nathan.
He just admitted he's not allowed to actually discuss things off of Nathan's channel. Thank you.
What?
What is wrong with coming into the group and discussing with references to Nathan? Said, do that.
Anthony, get your balls out of his purse and show up.
I want screenshots of that one, Gio. I swear to God, I want a screenshot of that because that will be tacked onto the end of this video. I
want a copy of those screenshots, please, because there is an event at the end of the year called the Don't Fuck the Year Award. This is needed. This is needed right here. I am going to shill for this guy to win.
Now hold on. You have a hangout coming on at 3 o'clock, right? How much of that information have you given out so far?
None, and I would like it to stay that way.
Okay, because I'll be sure to say something when that goes live then, because it's really impressive what's happening and really, really buries Anthony at this point.
Yep, exactly. Wow, he must have detached your balls and put it in his purse, Anthony. You're not allowed to talk about it? Are you his pet? Are you his little lapdog? No offense, Si.
None taken.
I mean, like,
well,
what?
Hold on, Red. Hold on, Red. We've all seen him jiggle in my parody that he actually featured in during the solo. So you know he's giving them lap dances to Nathan all the time.
I mean, wow. It's like, I think I get it now. Nathan is the pimp and Riley is the hoe.
And I think Gio just sent me a screenshot. He did. Yay! I gotta look at that.
You know, just to make this a historical document, can you share that?
Yes, I will.
Oh, please do.
Just so that it's all in one place.
Oh, let me actually take that window off. Detach it. I don't want to zoom in. I want to zoom out. So I can have it centered because of your little setup. Present whole screen on screen 2. Dink. There you go, guys. Enjoy it. Revel in his stupidity. Revel in his dildo hood. Oh my God.
Oh, I like this. So you're calling Red out, yet won't accept
I had to stop. I had to stop. Oh, well, now he says never mind. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't supposed to show something on that. Not related to Riley. So let me edit that picture a little bit.
Okay.
So, open that up, hide that over there. Save the images. That'll work.
That guy's special.
Show in folder. Edit. Get off of that screen. Not ready to share that yet. Where'd it go? Come on. Damn PNG files. Crop and rotate.
Just goes to show how much of a pansy he is. Don't call somebody out if you're not going to answer it.
Save a copy. And now I can show, where did it go? Damn it, it saved it somewhere. Another message just came in from him that was a little delayed. You'll love that one. Oh no.
What did he say? What did he say? What did
I
he
don't
say?
know. Oh my God. I'm afraid to ask.
What?
Did it save that?
But I want to know.
I got to find out where it saved the damn picture.
Look, we all know that he's a pansy at this point. There's no question there. I just want to know, what did he say so that I can laugh.
Okay, now I can show the picture. Nope. There we go. Now you can see with it being like all fun and edited. Yeah, get over there. Get over there.
So
what's his next message? It says, no, because I'm loyal to Nathan, we have to work together to see where the sleight of hand is being applied.
what?
In other words, you don't want to leave your echo chamber.
Wow.
So he wants to call out big globe earthers by name, and which I was included in that list. And when they answer, he runs like a bitch. Wow.
I think we're done here.
That pretty much wraps it up.
Yes, and just answer, yes, this will be on my channel, because this is never going to be forgotten how much of a coward he's just proven himself to be.
Well,
okay, I do have a question.
Folks.
I do have a question for both Shawn and Reds, and this is just for my own information. Do you guys think that Anthony's not going to be showing up for this hangout?
No, I know for a fact he's not going to.
All right, just
He's
checking.
not going to.
I was just checking. Okay, very good.
He's not going to, so I guess we can.
Nathan probably
bring
tugged
this
on
to a
his
close. They're going to talk about it on their catastrophic shit show channel, which is fine. But the fact is that we wanted to have this conversation in a call that they could not snipe.
Yes, Scythe DK in the chat. That is actually a lie. It's actually not a lie, but he needs Nathan to help him when his BS gets called out, which I actually said in my comment thread between me and him, that he won't have Nathan there to back him up. That's why he won't come.
One-on-one, can't do it. Can't do it.
In other words, you're more than happy to make claims when you have people just sucking your balls saying, yep, yep, yep. And when you're correct, when you're actually confronted on those claims and they're not there to back you up, you are an absolute coward. Thank you for proving that.
Listen, I know that Shawn Hufford doesn't need my help to debunk you. I don't need Shawn Hufford's help to debunk you. But you need Nathan to hold your hand and cup your balls and stroke it in just the right way for you to feel confident in the bullshit that you're spewing. That says a lot about you, and none of it is good. Just throwing that out there. So thank you for demonstrating that not only that you are a fucking coward, but that you are Nathan's fucking lapdog. No offense,
What it is Nathan, whenever Anthony starts to get back in the corner, Nathan will jump in and just start talking nonstop so nobody else can get a word in edgewise. So Anthony doesn't have to actually face what he's been dealt.
Exactly. Basically, he's making his bed and he doesn't want to lay in it. Go figure.
But thank you, Anthony, for proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that you don't have an argument on your own. You have to have everybody else coddle you.
And with that, hang out on my channel in half an hour, so see you all there.
Indeed. Everybody head over there.
Definitely don't miss it.
Definitely, indeed. All right. Any closing statements?
I think we've said it all.
Elon Musk for president, y'all. We're outie. Peace.
There you go. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Sorry it didn't turn out quite as we had expected, but actually it did turn out as we expected, didn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Afternoon, all. See you next time.